Okay, so today I got another album battle for you guys. I got Aretha Franklin's I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You album versus Spirit in the Dark. Here's going to be the track list for both albums. That way you can just compare and contrast, refresh yourself on the track list, and then decide which one is going to be taking the cake for you. So after I took some time to really think about it, I gotta go Spirit in the Dark. I think it's just a little bit stronger. I still do think that these are contenders for the best album in her discography, and I won't be mad whichever way you choose. But Spirit in the Dark, I think it's just going to take the cake for me a little bit. I mean, her cover of Don't Play That Song is absolutely sensational. I just love it and what she brings to that song as well, and just the whole feel of it. I really love stuff like You and Me. I think it's a gorgeous piece. Oh No, Not My Baby is a great moment on this album. Spirit in the Dark, a song that she wrote, I absolutely love. And she wrote like half of the songs on this album. And we have to mention that. And she played piano on most of the songs on this album, I believe, as well. And then you also have really great stuff like Try Maddie's, for example, which I really like. Pullin' is a great piece on this album. And there's no skips on this album. It's just really strong, really consistent all the way throughout. So it's slightly going to take the edge for me when I really sit down and think about it. I love the album cover, the aesthetic, just like how I feel listening to it. It's so good in that way. Now, to make the case for I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You, I mean, this got heavy hitters. Her cover, Respect, is absolutely iconic, and most people think that it's an original, but, you know, one thing about Aretha, she was going to take your song, flip it, and do it 1,000 times better than you, so that's what I really liked about that. And then Don't Let Me Lose This Dream is one of my favorite Aretha Franklin songs. It's just so good. Probably is my favorite Aretha Franklin song. And I just love all the parts of it. And apparently it's the third verse, but it really feels like a bridge to me. I love that part. And just the passionate vocal performance on there and the background vocalist. And it's just a really refreshing song to listen to. So that's always been a favorite for me. The title track, like I said, Aretha Franklin does not miss on the title track. And just, I really like how the horns come in, or like the instrumentation, right, whenever she does the chorus. And it's just so cool in that way. I love her cover of A Change Is Gonna Come, saying there were times I thought I wouldn't last for long, but I know a change is going to come. And there's just so much in her voice listening to it. Like, you can tell that she feels every single word that she is saying. I really like Good Times on this record as well. You have stuff like Dr. Feelgood. So yeah, it's really hard because I think that both of these albums are very strong, and I think that they're very defining for her as an artist. But Spirit in the Dark is just slightly going to take that edge for me. And so I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments on this. Which one are you going to be picking and why? Both albums are great. Both albums have no skips. And, you know, we can continue that conversation there. I did do an album review recently for the I Never Loved a Man album. And it's on my YouTube channel, Anastasia25. I won't buy it track by track. And I do have an album reaction to Spirit in the Dark. So you can see, like, my first time actually listening to it. And, yeah, I'm just really excited to see which one you guys pick and, like, the conversation on it. Because I think it's really interesting to talk about.